Me. Yeah, Tam. You hacked Charlie B's account yet? Yeah, Tam. I'm doing the intro on his page today. Okay, Tam. How you think my intro gonna be? Amazing, awesome, good, Tam. Drop that beat, girl. We ain't good, but we still good. We ain't good, but we still good. I know that we'll make it to forever. These donations keep getting better. I'll get a table one day in the mail, bruh. We ain't good, but we still good. What up, everybody? Charlie B in the building. This is Bizarroville. Everybody welcome. If y'all haven't been before, I'm Charlie B. You know what I'm saying? Bizarroville is the little world I like to live in, where everything's funny, everything's happy, even when you're being serious. You know what I'm saying? So, today we're going to get into it a little bit. My intro today, I don't have no, you know what I'm saying? I had a different song for y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I guess Megan know her thing, you know what I'm saying? So, that's as far as the intro today. But, we're going to get into today's video, man, because, to me, pretty much Tim gave me all clear, full-fledged rights to talk about him as much as I want. Thank you for sticking your foot in your mouth once again, my brother. And if y'all can't clearly see by the end of this video, that I hope this brother don't think he's looking into me by the way he's talking, because you are so far gone on your statements, bro. Because you, in your video today, just gave me clear range just to mow you down, bro. Just all the way down, man. I'm talking golf course short. Mow you down, bro. You feel me? I'm talking about that little grass. The little grass. So, we about to get into this video. And basically, how can I put this? Y'all know I'm petty already. Y'all who watch my videos, I can admit what I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm petty. So, I took today's video as, please don't think you taking shots at Charlie B. Because if that was your intentions, fail miserably. Okay, so let's get into this video. I'm gonna show you how I hope people don't think that he only scams women. He scams men too. I hope people don't think that Megan's not part of all this. She is. I mean, lately, I don't know where she been. Like, she been incognito, if you know what I mean. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get into all this, and I'm going to break some things down to you. Now, I want to ask you some questions. And usually when I ask questions in my videos, you know, y'all come back and tell me, good video, whatever, Charlie B. I want an honest answer to this one. When it comes to, because I'm not going to dwell on this trailer hauler too much, because today's video was about a trailer hauler, basically, and it was just a whole bunch of run on. But the parts where he tried to check a brother, we about to get into. And I'm about to, come on, man, I'm Charlie B. You really think I'm going to let this brother try to find something out on me or say something like, I can't talk about you? And truthfully, should I? I don't know. Most people say no. I say I don't care. Because of this point right here. I really believe that you don't lie on me, right? So if I believe you don't lie on me, don't go to my man upstairs. You start lying about the man upstairs, I feel like I can say anything I want. So let's get it, let's go, man. Let's dive into this pastor's video.
We're gonna be that's our next goal, is to get siding on this barn. And once we get siding on the barn, we're gonna be like finished, done with it.
Now, did you just hear this man say he gonna be finishing done with that barn, right? Okay, you have no trim around the windows. Can't put siding up before you do that. Number two, that porch area that you can still see straight through. Woody, chill out. I know you think Tim full of it too. That porch area, one of my subscribers said that. That porch area that's coming off, where you can still see straight through that. You just gonna leave that to the weather, bro? So when the rain blow in, it's just gonna get everything you park up under there wet? Okay, that's cool. And if you plan on putting siding up there, the wind ain't gonna do nothing but blow it out. If you don't try to put no facial board up there, if you don't try to put... Let's continue.
A 2-year project. Yeah, it really wasn't a 2-year project. We say that just jokingly. But we worked on it like for real for about 9 months. Not even that, because really, I gotta say about 5 months, really. Probably not even that long, maybe 2 or 3 months. Because we did like a big old 30-day barn bill, you know, and we got it to the point to where it was dried in. So there you go. So it was 30 days plus 10 that we worked on this first side. So really a month. And then we started working on other things. We started working on the camper. And then we got old big long Emma.
Now, isn't it ironic, since your boy Charlie B been on here, now he got to start explaining stuff? Didn't I just break down in another video about how basically he shoots all these videos and shows all this time he's taking because he has to say how many hours he's doing on the farm? Tax season, round the corner, bruh. Anyway, the whole point is this. Now he's justifying us watching him work on this thing over a year. But that's something else, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Started working on other things. Started working on the camper, and then we got old big long Emma, our mobile home. Like we said, she may not be a double wide, but she so is long. If y'all haven't seen the big long Emma rap that we did, y'all have to go back and watch it.
Okay, this part of the video really has nothing to do with Tim other than me being petty. Now, he's gonna get into the video later on where I think he's trying to involve me. But right now, since I know he's gonna do that later, I'm thinking, are you doing it now? Are you challenging Charlie B to a rap battle, baby? Let's get it, let's go.
Oh, y'all ready for this name reveal?
Yeah.
Here we go. Her name is Big Long Emma, the mobile home. She may not be a double wide, but she sure is long. She came to our farm to set us debt free so we can live life in the country more abundantly. Her name is Big Long Emma.
Big long
Her name is
Emma.
Big Long Emma.
Big long
Her name
Emma.
is Big Long Emma.
Big long Emma.
She's Big Long Emma, the mobile home.
My turn. 2 chains. Tim ride around, he get it. Tim ride around, he get it. Tim ride around, he get it. It's Megan's, he spent it. Tim ride around, he get it. Tim ride around, he get it. Tim ride around, he get it. It's Megan's, he spent it. It's Megan's, he spent it. It's Megan's, he spent it. Megan's, he spent it. Tim riding around, he get it. He ain't going to no Jimmy, he is going to the Denny's. He walk up in the building saying, put some food up in me. He rolling right back home with the meat sweats all up in him. He walk into the door, say, Megan, don't get near me. Tim ride around, he get it. He ride around, he get it. He ride around, he get it. It's Megan's, he spent it. Back into the real video. That was just an interlude of me just breaking him down. If you want to battle, bro, let me know who won.
So I'm gonna go ahead and park the cattle hauler. As y'all have seen, we purchased the cattle hauler, and there's a whole story to this cattle hauler that I have to tell y'all. Like it's really something on my heart. Like
Now this is the part where I dive in and say Tim don't only hustle women. He's about to hustle this brother who believed in him too. So now I ain't gonna take much time on that, but he's gonna hustle this dude out of basically what it's worth. And I'm explaining to you in a minute why this is all just more toys for Tim. This is all just more toys for Tim, man.
I ended up meeting this guy named Hundo, and he you know, the Lord gave us favor in his heart. Old man named Hundo, and the Lord gave us favor in his heart. And because he heard about what we were doing, and Hundo kind of had some land and had a farm himself, and he heard about what we were doing, And he knew that I needed a cattle hauler because we had been talking and going back and forth, and he knew we raised rabbits because we kept our rabbits and our chickens in the city. And he would always come by and we would kind of network. I would give him rabbits, he would give me rabbits and things like that. And he would bring chickens by, give them to me and things like that. He just really respected what we were doing.
Now, you clearly heard this brother say he respected what he was doing. And the thing was all metal, basically. It was worth it. The brother respected what he was doing. My opinion, he took advantage of that. Let's get it, let's go.
And, he really wouldn't, because we would have our Sunday services. He actually lived in our neighborhood. He wouldn't never come to our Sunday services, but he would come throughout the week and talk to me and be like, what's going on, Pastor Tim? What was the sermon about this Sunday, Pastor Tim? And I would pray for him and things like that. Like, we had a very, very, strong relationship in that season.
Did y'all hear that? They had a strong relationship in that season. He got what he wanted out the man, and they ain't even cool no more. I don't see what y'all see in this man. Let's keep going.
And so he figured out that we needed a cattle hauler. And when he figured out we needed a cattle hauler, he told me about this old cattle hauler that he had in his fields that he used to use, but his truck wasn't big enough to carry it, because it was so big. It was made out of metal. It was made well. That was the only thing that holding that thing together was that metal that was made out of, because everything else is falling apart. But that metal was made so well, they don't make them like that anymore.
See, Tim, I listen. That's a part. I said it once before. My dad told me, close your mouth and open the ears. You learn a lot more, right? You just said that man he couldn't move his own stuff because his truck wasn't even big enough to move his trailer. You had that man over a barrel. Is that not how y'all see it? You had that man over a barrel. It was just sitting in the field because he couldn't move it. There wasn't nothing really wrong with it. And like you clearly just said, they don't make them like that no more. So the only thing that was really wrong with that trailer, bro, was the wood floor. Come on, man. And I'm about to get into this because this brings me back to more toys for Tim.
But you saw when we pulled up in that old horse pasture and looked at that cattle hauler, I had a glimmer in my eye, even though it was rotten, falling apart and everything. And I just knew, like, okay, Lord, we can make this work. You know what I'm saying? But Hundo and I kind of talked about it. I looked at it, and Hundo said, make me an offer, And I knew that the offer that I was about to make was going to seem crazy. But I just made it by faith.
You knew the offer that you was about to make this man was wrong. But through the faith of God, you made him that offer anyway.
Even though it was rotten, falling apart and everything, and I just knew, like, okay, Lord, we can make this work. You know what I'm saying?
When I went to go buy anything, I never had a conversation with God like, I'm about to get him. Yeah, this gonna work. I'm about to get him. And the only reason you thought that was gonna work, Tim, was because he knew you believed or thought you was a pastor, bro. Let's keep it moving, man. This is wrong. This is so wrong.
I knew that the offer that I was about to make was gonna seem crazy, but I just made it by faith because I knew that all we had in our bank account at the time and our savings was about $600. And so I offered Hundo $200 because I knew that the thing needed tires. It was on flat. I think it was one tire that was holding there. And so I knew I needed 3 tires, and I was thinking like $150 a tire, $100 a tire. So pretty much we were spending everything we had on this old rotten cattle hauler. But cattle haulers are expensive. If it would have had good tires on it, he could have charged me, $2,000 for it. But when I told him $200, Hundo looked at me like I was crazy. For real. And he kind of walked off a little bit. He was like, man, you ain't serious. And I was telling Hundo, I said, Hundo, that's all we have, And I'm not really able to offer you anymore. Because if I had more, I would offer you more. If I had $1,000, I would offer you $1,000.
Now, we just said they had $600. Then he just said, he told the man, if I had $1,000, I'd offer you $1,000. Why ain't you offering the $6,000? And I know some people gonna be out there like Charlie B. They only had $600 total. They had to eat and things like that. Well, in my other videos, they already told you how they has been eating out to ministry and the free food and stealing from the ministry and eating that food. So to get a cattle hauler, why not do it then? My whole point is I don't understand Tim's train of thought. You wasn't trying to buy nothing or do nothing when you wasn't working and just letting Megan do all the work and had 2 jobs and stuff like that. You set up and was cool eating off the church. You said it yourself, bro. Now, if y'all haven't seen that, y'all haven't watched all my videos. Now, my whole point is this. I look at it like this, man. You scammed that brother, bro. I'm not saying you had to give him all of it, but you could have kept it real. Like, bro, look, I only got 600 in the bank. I can't be broke. You know what I'm saying? I could give you 3 and we could call it. But no. Tim don't even know how to talk to a man like a real man. He probably would have took the 3 and said, let's roll with it. But Tim's about to tell you how he ended up paying $400 for it, even though it basically, like, he can't even take a gift. He's basically going to tell you it probably wasn't even worth it. Brother, come on, man.
And so Hondo looked at me and he said, I tell you what, give me 200 now and give me the rest later. And so I looked at Hondo, you know, and I said, I don't mean no harm, Hondo, you know, and I don't want to play around with you or nothing like that. But I don't want you to think I'm not serious about this cattle hauler, because I am. But I told Hondo, I said, I have $200 that I can give you. And we feel led to not get in any type of debt. And so I told Hondo, I said, all I can give you is $200, and you know, I can't agree to give you any money later. And so Hondo looked back at me. You tell he's kind of thinking. He looked at me, looked at the cattle hauler, and he said, I tell you what, give me $400 and you can drive away with it now. You know, even though I had flat tires on, so I couldn't technically drive away with it then. But he said, give me $400 and you can drive away with it. You can have $400. Now, $400 was probably about what it was worth, or it may have been overpaying for it a little bit. You know, like I said, it was just out there in the middle of a horse pasture. It was full of junk, had junk all on the back of it, flat tires, bent up axles, and a rotten floor, but it was a good solid foundation.
Now, we just said it was a good solid foundation, everything like that. Them trailers like that, y'all, they was built to last. If the axles go bad, you take the axles out and you put new axles in, or better ones. You can upgrade those older trailers like that. Feel me? Okay, now, we about to get into it because we about to dive into where I'm about to give it to him. But the whole point is, before we do that, we gonna go to where, Tim, things just don't seem right with how you do things, man. Your old trailer, there wasn't really nothing wrong with it, man. And I'm gonna prove that, allegedly. But I'm gonna prove it. And I'm gonna prove to you that you breaking your wife down, buddy. You breaking your wife down. And I understand Megan's a big part of this, and she knows what's going on. But you don't have to abuse her to get your point across. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Now, this is Megan years ago, y'all. When's the last time you seen Megan look like this? Healthy. When's the last time? You haven't. Ever since he drug her out there? Okay. That's all I got to say about that. Now, this is Tim's old cattle trailer. Now, tell me it wouldn't have cost him no more than $2,500 to have a roof put on there, because that's all he got now compared to what he has, and half the front put on the front. Come on, y'all. Now, I would love for somebody to come into my comments and debate with me whether he couldn't have had that thing sanded down, a roof put on it, and had it painted gray, black, white, whatever color he wanted. Because like he said, he didn't want to pay the $2,000 to get the color he wanted. So, it is what it is. But now let's just get into Tim thinking he know everything as usual, y'all. I don't know if he thinks he done ran up or found something, or I don't know what he think. But I'm about to, it's about to be surgical. Let's get it, let's go.
Inside a frame, at least. And so what I did is I called Megan, because we always make decisions together. We don't, like, since the existence of our marriage.
Now I know my day ones is gonna be like, Charlie B, you got him. Yes, I do, because I've already showed you in my other videos how she has no say so in nothing. It was so bad. Her home that she grew up in, he showed up one day, told her, sell it. You're gonna sell it to these people because I only need 40 G's, and that's what he sold it for. 40 something grand. Come on, y'all. Y'all really don't fall for this. Don't fall for this. Please. Please. Now, that's not even the surgical part I'm talking about. Because I'm about to show you where Megan about to just straight tell you that none of what he just said is true. He's about to break down that all of them being out there is on him. And she had to trust in him, or it was a wrap. Come on, man.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, either reviewing videos or researching for videos or editing videos, and that type of fervor did not start when we got a lot of subscribers. That drive started when the Lord told him that this YouTube videos, recording, all of it was just as important as the farm, and it's all about God. So,
did you just hear that? He has them all really believing that YouTube is just as important as God. Let's continue.
So then YouTube and the videos became IAG. They became all about God, and I've seen him throw himself into it because of what the Lord told him. So that's what this means to me. It reminds me that it's all about God. Everything that the Lord asks us to do. It's just beautiful to see Tim wholeheartedly throw himself into it.
Yeah, I told him about that 3-year plan I sold you on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how did you feel when we had like a year left in that 3-year plan? Because I know you said after we accomplished the goal, and you were like, how did you know? How do you like be able to, how can you take a stand on something like that? How can you know?
I know. Honestly, I guess I was nervous more about my performance than about yours. I guess I was nervous about being able to be disciplined and live up to the standards and to do well with everything that God was giving me to do.
Now, they were married by then. But for 3 years, he told her what was going to pop. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. And I hope you didn't, when I said they see YouTube just as high as they see God, and allegedly, in my mind, that's because they're making money off of it. He talks about abundance, and I didn't even put this out there because I really don't want to hurt y'all's feelings, but in today's video, he talked about how basically he was past doing anything for anybody. It was all about abundance for him now. Okay. But he wants you to believe abundance isn't money. Abundance is money to you, bro. Let's get it, let's go. Let's really deep dive into where I'm trying to go with you on today. Ain't gonna be good, because you about to lose.
Yeah, but let me I'm pulling it down off the spot already. Gotta go over and talk to the boys. Titus, hold your Kingdom Award. How do you feel?
I thought that was just an award for getting 100,000 subscribers. I didn't know that was like something that was going to uplift you heavenly. A Kingdom Award? Y'all, I know y'all think y'all praying towards that. What's he praying to at my point? Okay. Let's get it, let's go, where I just go ahead and just get out the surgical tools on him. Because I know y'all been waiting. Charlie B, let's do it. Let's do it then.
You all might not know, but we've been married going on 11 years now. And wise man said that don't take criticism from someone you're not willing to trade places with. You know? And so we've been married 10, 11 years. And if somebody come along trying to criticize, now advice is one thing because somebody can tell you what not to do. You can learn from their mistakes. But criticism is another thing. You know, so somebody that's not married or somebody that doesn't have experience is the word I'm looking for. They don't have experience with marriage, and they try to critique and criticize your marriage, or don't take that. You know, now then they can give advice. You know, anybody can give advice, but critique and criticism, you have to have a certain level of wisdom to be able to speak into my life with critique or criticism. So,
Okay, Tim. Wisdom and experience. What are you talking about? Going to the penitentiary? Because I'm never going to accomplish that, bro. All right? I'm not doing that. So if that's what you think it takes to be successful and to be you, have at it. But I tell you this. You just justified everything I be talking about. It takes wisdom. You got to go through things, right? Well, Tim, I've been married longer than you. And I know you see me on here and I talk about my 6-year-old son and my 7-year-old daughter, right? I feel that. But what you don't understand is me and my wife have a 21-year-old son too. So when you want to talk about experience, you just gave me all full-fledged right to keep hollering in your ear, bro. You don't even foot in mouth. Do you feel me? Okay? Foot in mouth. Chill out. Now, let me say this. You want a little more experience? I have a 26-year-old daughter that's doing real good for herself. Feel me? Doing real good. No kids. Never been on the pole. My job done. I did my thing with that one. All right? So, and yes, that's the one I had when she was about 9 and my son was 7, and the mother kept her, and I still paid $100,000 or most in child support. That's a real man, Tim. Being in jail and then getting out and hustling some lady for bread, allegedly, is not the come up, bro. That ain't the come up. So, your show today, you need to take that one down, bro. You need to take that one down if you was trying to diss people talking about you. Because you want to talk about you can't listen to no man that doesn't have as much experience as you do. I have more experience than you do. And I have a 24-year-old son that I raised. That's the one whose mama got the $100,000. But anyway, so don't talk to me about having experience while you was in jail trying to learn how to Bible hustle people, and I was out here raising mine, bro. Because right now, I don't really believe you have a child over 10. You don't even know what's coming. Wait till them boys get teenagers and tell you, I don't like the way you treat my mama. Wait till them boys get old enough to... Okay. That's it, that all. But that's it for today, y'all. Charlie B out, man. We ain't going to no diner or nothing today. Because Charlie B really felt like I had to let Tim have it. And I just wanted y'all not to be thinking about the jokey jokes and stuff so much, or the food at the end. Really think about what he just said, and about how he basically gave me full free range. I'm like one of his chickens. Because he choked them and swear something ate him, allegedly. But anyway, I'm free range, baby. Charlie B, free range. You can't get me. If your point was to say people can't talk about you unless they got as much experience as you do, thank you. Thank you, sir. I'll be on here every day you are from now on. Charlie B out, man. Y'all be easy.